Hi everyone, welcome to my channel chrystallune.light. This is Charlotte. Thanks for being here. If you're new, welcome. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I would appreciate it so much. It would be helping me loads. For my already subscribed angels, well, thanks for being here again. Thanks for returning. Thanks for your patience. I've been MIA with everything going on. Us empaths feel it the most, so I'm sure some of you are empaths too. Well, everyone's feeling this anyway, so regardless. So it's very important that you all protect your energy, detach from, the information, because the information is not trustworthy right now. We're in Gemini season. It's the twins, they're two sides of everything, right? So it's hard to know, to get all the information, to get clarity, and to know who to believe. So in the meantime, all we can do is make sure we are balanced, that we shield ourselves, and that we do our best to be, in the light, okay? This is going to be a reading for Gemini, actually. So Gemini, you guys are probably lost right now. There's a lot going on because you're used to having access to information. You're really good at that, But right now, the information is blurry. We have Venus retrograde in your sign, so lots of emotions are arising, and you don't know where they stem from. You don't know how to face them. You don't know what to do with them. They're just emotions. They're not logical, right? And we have Neptune in Pisces as well, guys, and Mars. And Mars is going to be conjuncting Neptune. So Mars is not comfortable in Pisces because Mars wants to go. But Mars is in the deep waters. He doesn't have direction. That's exactly what we are facing right now, right? Mercury's in Cancer, about to go retrograde on the 18th. So emotions are coming up here. Our emotional foundations are being shook to the core, okay? Not to mention the retrogrades. All the retrogrades. Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto. Yep, it's tough times. But we're going to get through this as well, okay? We will. We have the lunar eclipse in Sag. So our beliefs are, what we believe to be true, whether it was beliefs that were put upon us, from childhood or from whomever. Self-note is there too. It's like it's time to change our belief systems here. It's time for a new way of thinking or being that stems from, no other than source. Not from the 3D. That's where we're going to get the answers. Pisces, right? Higher consciousness. Yeah. It's kind of a battle of like Sagittarius, is like higher consciousness too, but it's different. It's more, it could be overzealous. It could be kind of preachy. It could be dogmatic, Whereas Pisces is more faith, it's faith, having faith and trusting and surrender. All right, so, okay, let's get into the reading now. We're going to have a solar eclipse, though, in Cancer as well. It's 0 degrees, guys, okay? Mercury is going to be retrograde on the 18th, and this solar eclipse is on the 21st, as well as the summer solstice. So we're going to get clarity. Things are going to get lighter, but for now, I would just wait till you get all the information. And it cannot be rushed, Gemini, okay? All right. You just work on you, Sorry. Yep. Emotions. Hidden emotions. Queen of Cups. Here, she's in touch with her emotions. She's feeling them deeply. Okay? And because she's in tune with her emotions, she can figure it out and she can transmute them and she can move on. She has an understanding of her emotions. She has a control over her emotions, although they might be painful. But here, this is emotions all over the place. The cup, it's almost like the cup, the water is flowing everywhere. There might be tears, guys, okay? Yep, your emotions are all over, Gemini, I know. You're asking yourself questions. Is this the right relationship? Do I want these people or this person in my life? Is this where I want to be? Does it fulfill me emotionally, right? Queen of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yep, gotta sort it out. Get rid of the futility. This is the Five of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is futility. This is hanging on to petty. This is ego. There's no room for ego here. I think you're so overwhelmed by your emotions that you don't even have time for ego right now. You don't. It's telling you not to give into that, okay? This is not the time for ego. We need to connect here to our emotional heart space here, our souls. Page of Pentacles reversed, being stuck, not having initiative, not knowing where to start, where to begin, being in the dark, not feeling like anything, loss of perspective, loss of willpower, loss of vision. Very murky waters here. Yep. Here, what do we have for Gemini, please? June. Let's get 2 more cards. Gemini, June. It could be your job as well, because Pisces is your 10th house. So it could be career. It's like we're like being touched here with the retrogrades and everything going on in all aspects of our lives, you guys. All of them. Yep. Heartbreak. Wow. Deception. Disappointment. Heartbreak. Sadness. Sorrow. Feeling like your heart is heavy. Heavy heart. Heavy heart. Told you guys. Let's get 2 more. Spirit, give us some good news here. This is... Yeah, Gemini, you're not in a good place right now. It's all emotional, too. You know, this is the 5 of... sorry, this was Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Swords. This is a 5 of Wands, which is Aries, Leo, Sag, Fire. This is a conflict. Competition. Could be your mental conflict as well. Your passions. Just not knowing where to go. Being all over the place. Confusion. Anxiousness. And you guys are already anxious. I guess your anxiousness is amped up right now. So not only are you exteriorly anxious, but there's like your heart, there's such a... It's like you're outside, your whole world is upside down, Gemini, I feel like. You know? And it's outwardly and inwardly as well. So Gemini, you need absolutely to ground yourself and stop and be present in order to assess. There's some assessing needed here. But it's not an assessment like you do, you know, your mind. It's not a mental assessment. No. It's a spiritual assessment, an emotional assessment. You have the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you might be getting help, good news coming in that is going to be able to lighten up your load, lighten up whatever you are feeling right now. Okay? And this also tells me slow and steady wins the race. He's very slow moving knight, but he gets to his destination because he's very meticulous. He's patient. So Spirit is asking you here, Gemini, you're not going to figure this out. You have to be a knight. You have to be a warrior. But you have to understand and assess your situation, whatever it may be, work, love, whatever. You have to assess what is going on, what is causing this heartbreak, what is causing this emotional confusion and despair, what is causing this outward and inward conflict. You have 2 5s here. Change. Outward and inward conflict. Okay? 2 5s. Change is demanded of you in order for you to be able to move forward and be a knight. You have to be a knight. The only way you're going to get out of this, you're going to have to be a knight, Gemini. A warrior. But it starts with you admitting, accepting the problem. Because I think you know. You know. But by you suppressing it, this is suppression of emotions. By you suppressing it, it's just getting worse. It's getting worse, Gemini. Okay. You have the Queen of Cups that first came out. Then you have the Seven. Okay. Maybe trying to escape by doing little things, you know, bickering, trying to talk to people that are not bringing anything to the table. Because your problems are still going to be there. Maybe on social media, attacking people, looking at the news, putting your 2 cents in, you know, commenting on stuff on Facebook, online. You love that. It's just, you know, maybe you're turning your frustration and your confusion and your like fear onto others, transferring, hoping that it will compensate what you're feeling. It's not going to do that. It's going to create more chaos. More chaos. When what you should be doing right now, Gemini, is assessing and figuring out. You're very good at figuring out. This is the time. I know you don't like figuring out emotions because it's not your forte. You do mind things. But Venus retrograde in your sign. This is Venus retrograde all day here. Your closest emotional bonds, your relationship sector. This is what Spirit, it's your relationship sector. I know you don't want to deal with that. It's not what you do usually. It's not what you know. It's not what you like to be, you know, analyzing. But this is what's asked of you here, to step into your warrior shoes and face this. Because that's the only way you're going to be able to move forward. Okay. There's an emotional block here. And I have a feeling you know what it is, Gemini. Okay? All right, let's get some astrological cards here from the Numinous deck. Cancer's your second house, so we're going to, you know, Mercury's there, your ruler. Mercury is urging you. Mercury is your ruler, but he's in Cancer, which is all about emotions, okay? Queen of Cups. Mercury is telling you, don't ignore this. Mercury is forcing you to look at this. Okay? That's what's going on here. Look. Venus. She's retrograde in your sign. Love. This has all to do with love here. Emotions. I said work before, but for you guys, this is emotional stuff here. This is totally emotional recalibration that has to be taking place here for you. And Mercury is urging you to do so. Okay? Nice Spirit, what's it for Gemini, please? Gemini. Perception, yeah. You're going to have perception, discernment. This is you, third house. There is no perception here. Perception is your mind, right? Analyzing and looking at details. But like I said, this is in work. This is an inner work here. This is inner work. The only way you're going to tap in to the pain or to what needs to be... what word did I use before? Not perception, but perspective. See, perception is different than perspective. Perception is from something outside information that you receive. Perspective is inwardly, right? It's like you assessing some information, but it's more emotional. Perception is more 3D for me, okay? It says speech, thoughts, social media, excursion, siblings, research, street life, circulation, discussion, surrounding sociability. This is not the time to be stepping into your third house energy, Gemini. Like I said, going online and bickering and trying to escape this emotional trigger that's happening inside of you. Because it's happening and it's not going anywhere. Unfortunately, I have to say that to you, Gemini. Okay, it's coming up because it's time. It's time. It's time to face the truth. Where are you hoping for the best when you know it's a dead end. When you know the situation, there's nothing. It's not going anywhere. It's time to let it go. Okay? It's time to let it go. All right. Spirit, what do you have for Gemini, please? Queen of the Moon Oracle. Oops. Queen of the Moon Oracle for Gemini. Since we have that full moon, eclipse in Sag, and we're going to have the solar one in Cancer. In Cancer is your second house. It's all about what nurtures you, right? It's normally Taurus. That's ruled by Venus too. Did I say Venus was your ruler? I'm sorry. Venus is the ruler of Taurus. But since Taurus is the second house, but for you, your second house is Cancer, right? So the energy of Taurus is Venus. It's love, what nurtures you, what fulfills you. It's luxury, what makes you happy. It just makes you feel like a god or a goddess, right? What tends you emotionally, what fulfills you. It's food. It's like what nurtures you to the core. What nurtures your soul. Is this nurturing your soul? Ask yourself. Or is it keeping you stuck? Oops. Ooh. Hold on. Let's put these here. What do I have for you? I have attraction and blossoming. Attraction is 4-4. Wow, we have 2 master numbers, guys. Go check it out. Go look it up. 3-3, which is 3 is expansion, blossoming, growth, right? Knight of Pentacles. And then you have attraction, 4-4, angel number. So there's, because this is very heavy energy here, right? All of this is heavy. The only positive one of this card was the Page of Pentacles. But to get here, you have to do the work. But guess what? You're moving towards this. Once you do the work, you will move toward blossoming, abundance, growth. You know, a new chapter. Being out of stagnancy. And you will be able to attract and manifest. And the angels are supporting you. You have 2 master numbers. This is huge. The angels are trying to talk to you here, Gemini. You are blocking your abundance. You are stuck. You're stuck because you're refusing to face the truth about this relationship. Okay? It's keeping you from manifesting. Page of Pentacles reverse. It's creating chaos and conflict. And it's futile. It's futile. It's futile. Why would you put your energy? Just because you don't want to face the truth, your truth, Gemini. Okay? There's so much wanting to come in here. Spirit is with you. 4433. Go look it up. All right? You had the flower moon is blossom, and the attraction is the super moon. 4433. Amazing. Spirit's talking to you, Gemini. It is. You can't avoid this. You can't avoid this. This is no longer avoidable. Mercury, Mercury is urging you to fix it. Mercury in Cancer. All right, let's get some more Moonology cards. This is my bootleg Moonology cards. I'm sorry, I got them. I should have known they don't make mini ones. Plus, I got this one, and I got the Goddess Oracle by Colette Baron Reid, and the Keepers of the Light. All 3 for 30 bucks. I should have known it was Chinese counterfeit. But I wanted them so bad. They didn't have it on Amazon anymore, and I didn't want to wait. And you know what? The images are still the same. Spirit talks anyway. But I feel bad because it's counterfeit. I do. I gotta say that. I really do. But moving on. All right, Spirit, what do you have for Gemini, please, from the Moonology? Gemini, you can't run from this anymore. You can't run, you can't hide. It's Mercury. Mercury's trying to help you here. Even Mercury can run from Cancer, from emotions. Yep. Mercury definitely does not. That's probably not liking it over there in Cancer. He's already in post-shadow retrograde, though. He's going to be retrograde on the 18th. But there's help because we have that solar eclipse, right? On the 21st. And it's summer, you know, the sun. There's healing. There's insight. There's hope, right? The sun. Summer solstice. All right, Spirit, what do you have for Gemini? June, Gemini. A personal, full moon in Cancer. What's the moon? Our emotions. Full moon is wrapping it up. It's culmination. It's a new cycle that is arriving. But to get into the new cycle, you have to close the existing one. And why do you have to close it? Because it's not working anymore. That's why. The moon is all about our emotions. This Cancer season is going to be very tough on you. I have to say that. I have to be honest. Gemini. But if you do the work, Spirit's trying to redirect you. Spirit is urging you, Gemini, to do the work so you can move on and blossom and start manifesting what you truly desire and that the universe wants to give you. Okay? Sorry, I didn't read the card. A personal issue reaches a resolution. It's up to you, though. Definitely a personal issue here that needs to reach a resolution. But free will, right? The universe, this is what they're saying. It's up to you, though. You can sit back and do nothing. It won't reach a resolution, and you still will be stuck here. But this is what Mercury in Cancer wants to do. It wants to help you reach a resolution and move on. Okay, Gemini? All right. Take care, Gemini. Get to work. And you know it. You know it, too. You know it. Why stay somewhere where you know it's not what you want? Complacency, habit, comfort. Is comfort love? Won't you aspire to have true love, pure love, where you both are in sync, you know, two of cups energy, where you both help each other blossom, where you both can manifest the best life you can ever have? Or do you want to constantly be in this energy of sadness, crying even, heartache, you trying to escape by lashing out at people? It's not healthy. Okay. All right. I love you guys. Take care of yourself. Try to center yourself, ground yourself, and just know that you deserve what's best, okay? And everything happens for a reason. We are here to learn and progress and hopefully reach our destination. The North Node is in your sign, Gemini. I forgot that. That's what did, okay, not only Mercury in Cancer is directing you, but because the North Node is in your sign, wow, Gemini, it's time. The North Node is our destiny. Yeah. It's not easy to have the North Node in your first house, in your ascendant. Nope. Because it will push you violently because it wants to put you on your path. That's what's happening. I totally forgot about the North Node. I knew there was something I was forgetting. The North Node wants to take you to your blossoming abundance where you can manifest. It wants to change the cycle so you can, it wants you to reach this personal resolution here, this to put this to bed, this issue, so that you can keep moving. You can keep moving towards your blossoming abundance. you know, and start manifesting. Lessons are not over there. We're always learning, right? But this lesson is done. It's done. It needs, you got to wrap it up. You have to wrap it up. You have to wrap it up, Gemini. Okay? All right. I love you guys. Take care. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I will link below my Instagram that I created especially for my channel. Go check it out. I do some daily readings, tarots and stuff like that. It's fun. So thank you for your support and take care.